Hello guys, so as promised I was gonna give you a review on Xiluet plastic surgery. I don't have everything written down and I want to be as short as possible but without missing anything, so I'm gonna try to make this work in about 10 minutes. I for once don't like videos that they talk too much because you just want to get to the good stuff right away. So this is strictly my opinion. None of this has anything to do with Xiluet. Like I'm not paid or anything, and nobody else is paying me nothing. So let's get started. So my first things first, I decided to go with Xiluet because I had already quoted several different places online because I live in Sarasota, Florida, and it's 3 hours away from Miami. And I decided to do an online consultation for the tummy tuck, and I had gone through Spectrum, but they were charging me $4,500, and that just seemed a little high to me because I had seen tummy tucks for as low as $3,000 in Miami. So I just wanted to get the best price, also without sacrificing the doctor. So I did look into Xiluet, and the first thing I did was look into their doctors. They have Dr. Z, they have Dr. Magic Mike, they have I forgot the other lady's name, but and I saw their pictures and I really liked them, so I decided to go ahead and do a online consultation. They got back to me within a day, and they said you are approved for a $3,500 tummy tuck. So I'm like, okay, well, let me just talk to my husband and see how we're gonna do this. So they kept calling me and put your deposit in, and like they just kept going on and on. I decided to put in my deposit, I would say like a month later, just because I wasn't sure. This is a big thing, I was like, I'm actually doing this because here in Sarasota the tummy tucks run about $13,000, and that's out of my budget. I mean, it doesn't matter how good the doctor is to me, that's just excessive. Anyway, so I decided to go ahead and put a deposit. The surgical coordinator was very nice. I can't complain about her. I can complain though that after I deposit my money, they stopped all communication with me. Like I would call in to speak to her because I had more questions. You can't just put in a deposit and then not answer my questions, like when can I do my tummy tuck, just random questions that I had, and she was never available. I messaged her and she would respond, but very vaguely. I think her customer service could have been better. And then I decided that sorry, I lost my train of thought. So anyways, I put in my deposit, the communication stopped. I wrote a bad review because I felt like I was getting cheated out of my money. I couldn't get a hold of this woman. So then from there, they immediately called me, and I guess they saw the review right away. They called me and they said if I had any questions or anything. So I set up my date. After I set up my date, they're like, you have to come in for your pre-op testing. So I'm like, okay, so I go there or what? They weren't really like explaining anything very thorough. They were kind of like blowing me off at times. And I asked, well, do I need to make an appointment for this? And they're like, no, just come in. And I'm like, okay, are you sure? Because I'm coming from Sarasota. I can't just not be seen and come back the next day. That's a 3-hour drive. I can't do that. So anyways, I decided that I was gonna go to Miami and do it, even though they didn't tell me that, well, if you have insurance, you could probably go through your insurance. They speak Spanish, and that's probably the primary language in the facility. So, and I'm bilingual, but I prefer English. So I wasn't, it was really like there was a miscommunication there. So anyways, I went and got my test done in Miami a month before without an appointment. I was seen after waiting for an hour. They did my testing, and then right after that they called me and they're like, well, you know, you need to make your complete your purchase of your tummy tuck 2 weeks prior. And I'm like, well, let me get home and get my care credit card so I can pay for it, but it's still a month out. So she's like, yeah, I'm just letting you know. But again, I mean, you're quick to ask for money, but when I need answers, you couldn't. So I decided to call them. I keep saying I decided, sorry. Call them probably 2 weeks prior to the surgery, but I let them wait, you know. And I'm like, well, how do I know when I'm gonna get, how am I gonna go through the process? Like, I want to know if I get there, all the good stuff. And she's like, oh, well, somebody will call you a day prior to the surgery. But my surgery's Monday, so somebody's gonna call me Sunday. Oh no, they'll call you Friday. So I'm like, okay. I waited. Friday came and I called them, and they're like, oh yeah, somebody will get back to you. And 5 o'clock hit and they closed and nobody called me Friday. Saturday comes along and 5 o'clock hits. Nobody called me. I did try to call that day a couple times. They're like, somebody's gonna call you. I was getting kind of nervous because, I mean, this is a lot of money I just paid these people. And you know what, I know it's care credit, but you can't trust people. You just can't. So anyways, I decided to call them again, and they're like, well, somebody will call you. And 5 o'clock hit and nobody called me. About 7 o'clock I get a call from them, and she starts giving me all the information and everything, and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you so much. I was happy at that moment. Well, the day of the surgery comes, and they were very fast. Everything went very fast, which I liked. I didn't have to wait that long. There were other people there, kind of bummy people. It is Miami. So I got seen by the doctor within 5 minutes of waiting for him. He was very nice, very professional, but I just think he wasn't very informative. He was in a rush. I don't know if it was because my husband was there or what, but I don't think I don't know, he could have been more informative than what he was. He didn't really answer my questions. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, I was pretty excited about the procedure, so I just, whatever. I went in, they put my IV. The anesthesiologist was very, very nice. He was like talking to me, and it was very nice. The staff, everybody, the nurses were very nice when they gave me my gown, everything. They were perfect. I go in and come out, and like I said, I couldn't breathe when I came out of it. So they immediately put a breathing thing in my nose, and they were very, like, I should say, like, motherly. They took care of me, the nurses. They were very nice. They were careful getting me up. They just made me feel good, like comfortable. They got me to my car. They were talking to me the whole time, making sure I was okay. So the following day I had to go back for my follow-up. Again, you don't need an appointment. And I go upstairs. You know, I did the tummy tuck. I go through the elevator, but they could have told me, hey, you had to go to this place. But no, I went to the office. They had me wait, and then they're like, go see the doctor, go see the doctor. So it's like, so I had to see the doctor in between surgeries. Like, I don't think that's fair. You know, you pay this money and you don't get treated as you should. So anyways, I was a little upset about that. He looked at me, and he's like, it looks very nice. Again, he is very professional, very nice, but I just feel like he could be a little bit more informative. That's just my opinion. They did give me his direct phone number, so I text them there every time I have a problem. I know it's hard for somebody in Miami to get, tell you, oh, this is going good, or with pictures, because I would send him pictures, but through text he wasn't very helpful either. I mean, he did help me a couple times, but it wasn't the help I wanted. He always referred me to my primary doctor. My doctor was Dr. Z. He does wonderful job. I'm not saying anything bad review. I just think that maybe he should work on, letting the patient know that they are unique. And other than that, I mean, that's my whole review on Xiluet. Number one, I think they need to work on their customer service and hire more people that do speak good English. They need to be more informative to patients, and they need to treat each patient uniquely. Yeah, for you it might be just a body, but for us, we're doing this. This is a life-changing experience. So in my opinion, I would give Xiluet a 7 out of 10. And like I said, the experience itself was good, but it could have been better. If you have any more questions and would like to know more about my experience with Xiluet, please comment below or send me a message. I would love to hear from you, and anything else you would want to know about it. I want to do a video on how my IUD is affecting my tummy tuck and what I think is going on with my body, because I have gained weight since my tummy tuck, which is weird because I train 6 days a week, I eat right. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day.